Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Ragnar Heil, and today I would like to show you together with my guests how you can integrate Microsoft Teams inside of Salesforce. And we are also talking about a special development which is brand new, just released a few days ago by a partner called Qcom. And here we have Andreas Rosen, who is Managing Director, and Dominic Ley, a developer, and they're going to show you what is the difference between Teams integration in Salesforce out of the box and then their special solution. So please stay tuned. Hey, welcome. Hi, Andreas. Hi, Dominic. Good to have you here again. And you've got some great news to share with us, please.
Yes, so Salesforce finished up their integration in Teams to connect Teams as the platform for collaboration into the business focus of the CRM from Salesforce. So that is what was only available as a private preview. Now it is announced to be GA into the product. Not everybody can use it out of the box, unfortunately. You can see that they're preparing for the big bang, but it's still a little bit too early. But it will come very soon. So let's have a look what it is, what was only private preview to see. And this demo will be done by Dominic. And we want to see how this works. Okay, Dominic.
Super, the floor is yours.
Thanks, Ragnar, and thanks for having us today. So we're starting on the Teams client, and we have a Teams for all of our clients. One of them is Quest Software, and we're pretty much standing on a fresh new channel that we created just for this purpose. Now we want to link the corresponding CRM object within Salesforce. And in the tab set, I just added the Salesforce app. And this is the interface that you get. You have a selection of different object types. And in our case, we're looking for an account object. And in the list of recent records, we already see the Quest software record. Just with one click on Save, it will add a new tab to the channel that integrates the account record from Salesforce in the Teams client. So now that we added the Quest software record from Salesforce, there's a small capabilities that we have. For example, we have inline editing capabilities, so we can switch the default currency for this record. And Salesforce also gives us access to all of the different related objects. In this case, it's just Ragnar, which is associated to Quest software and has its own contact record from within Salesforce. And that's pretty much it. So you have a lookup capability from the Teams client to Salesforce, and you can add your own records to the Teams client. Right now, there's one limitation to it. To our knowledge, custom objects are not supported as of today. It will probably come up in the future. Starting on the Teams client, we have our dedicated teams for all of our clients, and there's a dedicated channel as well for Quest software. And it's a fresh new channel that was created just a few minutes ago. And now we want to link the corresponding CRM object in Salesforce with this channel. And to do that, we add a new tab, select the Salesforce application, and this is the interface that you get. You have a selection of all of the different objects available in Salesforce. But in our case, we're just looking for an account record. And when we see in the list of recent records, we will also recognize the Quest software record. And just with one click on Save, it will add the new tab to the channel and gives us access to the account record from within Salesforce. It comes with some functionality like inline editing capabilities, so we can just switch some field values and save it. And there's also the related list of related objects associated to this account. In this case, it's just Ragnar, which is associated to Quest software. And
Dominic, quick question here. In this stage, I cannot add another additional context. So it just lists, and I can add, or I can edit the listed items, but I cannot add new items here.
Exactly.
At least not for everything. If you go to Chatter, then you can create a chat. So it is a compact layout that has some features, but not all. So here's the Hello World chat, and I think activity is also possible. So I would call it, yes, you can read what it's not the working place you should use to manage your data, but you can fix some data, you can chat about it, you can put an activity in as far as I remember. So we have a little bit of stuff that is available, and we'll see how it evolves. The first idea is it's more than read-only. That's a good thing. And now, from my perspective, we have now the situation that the channel has now a deep link into the business CRM structure. And from this, so we connected now the teamwork with the structured CRM world. And in this case, I think Salesforce had already done a nice job. And when you log in once, the login is working on the on-prem, on the installed Teams client, as well as on the web client. So it looks that they've done it quite nicely, so that you only have to commit your connect the OAuth stuff once, and it's working for you. So what we've seen in the beginning is there is a second additional option when you go to posts. There is a little, somewhere down is a little icon, if we can see it. There you can see a little cloud from Salesforce. That is to create an ad mentioning. So if we use now Ragnar, and we would now create we mention Ragnar here in a special format, so we can see it. This format is these are the actionable messages. They are all over in Microsoft now over. The only problem here is that the Teams client in the moment doesn't deliver a search result on this information.
Okay. So here we're seeing an adaptive card, no?
Yes, an adaptive card. And the adaptive card is currently not in the search result. So
you can search wherever you want. You can search inside of Teams. You can search inside of Office 365. You search inside of Windows 10. You will not find anything in the adaptive cards, which is usually...
At least inside the Teams client. I wouldn't say everywhere, but let's say, and I hope that they fix it, because an adaptive card is a perfect placeholder for something.
And it looks great.
I would like to find it. Good.
Yeah.
So
this
is what is now rolling out from Salesforce. You only have to do a little bit of a setup inside Salesforce. Maybe Dominic, would you like to show this area? It's a very small point. You search for the term Teams or something, and then you find. So, and a lot of people have still here a blocker window that says, please contact your sales manager. And we hope that you soon will see what we are seeing here, that you can enable the Teams feature, and you're done. The same on the Microsoft side, of course, you have to allow the Salesforce app in your tenant. But this is also pretty basic, normal stuff that people can see the app. That's it. And then it is already set up and it works. So why we are here? We are very busy at Qcom with working from Salesforce to Microsoft. So what you have seen is a Salesforce integration starting in Teams, looking to Salesforce. The Qcom application is doing it the other way around. We are an add-on to each other. And so what we try is when you sit in Salesforce that you can see your channel and you can see directly your files in your channel. So without leaving Salesforce, you can see what is going on in your channel. Is the data you needed already there? You're sitting here and you have to upload, let's say, a specification, what you got from the customer to work for the team that is creating the solution. It's directly integrated. So the data is stored in Teams, and Teams is suddenly the DMS extension to Salesforce.
And to be precise, actually everything is stored in SharePoint document libraries, because every kind of document instead of Teams channels is stored in SharePoint. The chat documents are stored in OneDrive. So very nice. Yeah, DMS features, as you said, Andreas, here in Salesforce. And what I really, really like, that's something what I'm enthusiastic about, is that you're not creating here a competitive story where you want to compete against the out-of-the-box tool from Salesforce. You're really adding additional value because you are just doing it from the other side. Teams and the integration inside of Salesforce.
And our Teams integration is all built on the Microsoft Graph API, the backend API for Microsoft to do things that looks a little bit magic. And so what we have done, we looked into the integration. You have seen that the search of a document and maybe a custom document it's a little very handy, because you first go to Teams, you create a channel, and then you look backwards. And our customers like automation. And so we are focused to do things standardized in one go. Like, okay, if I create a new account, please create me a new channel and put on this channel these standard folders, and please put the object on the tab, as a tab on the channel. And part of this automation we had actually done here with one button. We added here now the function to add this document to the selected channel. He selected again the channel from Quest. We can fulfill wishes of customers. They want to standardize service sales. That is our daily work.
Great. And I assume you're also using Power Automate here for this process?
No.
Optimization?
No Power Automate, pure Graph API.
Really? Oh, that's surprising.
Yeah, Power Automate makes sense inside the Microsoft environment. You need the app to start the Power Automate. We are here living in Salesforce, and our event driver is create a new account. So because a new account is created, a trigger is fired, and the trigger follows now our business rules, create on the Microsoft side the expected structure. And if you don't create the structure before your people are getting busy, they will create something, but never what you wanted. So if you want to,
Sounds like a governance
have something
issue.
special, you need to be faster, and you have to support the laziness of your sales guys.
That's very nice. Best practice recommendation here. Just be faster to increase governance. Yeah. Nice one.
So in the moment, we have a lot of stuff around SharePoint integration, Teams integration, and a lot of things is like, even for us, it looks like an easy task. Create a Teams meeting inside Salesforce.
Yeah.
It's maybe from the API point, yes, it's doable and it's important, because when your sales process starts in Salesforce, then you need the Teams meeting on that invitation. It doesn't make sense that you create an invitation in Salesforce, then it's not complete. Today, you need a complete flow, and that's where we try to help.
Dominic, could you please show me again the document library inside of Salesforce?
Yeah, of course. So basically, what we see right here is a direct view into the Files tab of the Quest channel. So with one click, I can bring it up in Teams. Of course, it's the same structure. We have different capabilities. We can upload
exactly. That's what I mean. Exactly. Yeah. So you can really, maintain your existing ones, but here also upload and create new ones.
Correct.
That's what I wanted to see here. Yeah.
Correct. We can upload, we support multi-file upload. Versioning happens out of the box. We can, as you see right here, we can initiate the external sharing process, the default external sharing process, which triggers on the Microsoft environment. Yeah, this is all available from within Salesforce.
Yeah. If the Microsoft Graph API team from Redmond would watch this video, what are your number 1 or 2 or 3 wishes you would have to them to improve your integration, to enrich it with more features?
Fix the documentation.
Okay. Like
I would
classic
say API first. So they're always creating nice features, and we have to wait until it will end up in the API. So
I know exactly what you mean. As an ISV,
it would be very helpful if we are, getting API first thinking, and they're working on it.
Valid point, exactly. Yeah. Great. Anything else you would like to share with us or show to our audience?
That would end up in a complete own demo about what the product is doing. So I think the important thing is get the idea of to create a teamwork platform to a business platform to give the teamwork a clear why or what we are doing here. So with the combination of a CRM and a teamwork platform, we getting both together, the freestyle of, we don't know how the name of the PDF of the file will be in Teams when somebody created your PowerPoint, but you will find your PowerPoint because it's the right place. So that works together. And from my perspective, we have to keep the users in our focus. Maybe Salesforce and Microsoft are not the best friends, but they have users together. That is their common point. And we have to make sure that these users can do their job. So that is our goal, to make it as smooth as possible. And what we try.
Great. So if there are more questions, I can strongly recommend to go to qcom.de, Q like quality, and then com.de. I will also share the direct link here in the description of this video. But from now on, thanks so much here for being again with me, Andreas and Dominic. And I wish you all the best.
Thanks a lot, Ragnar. Thanks for having us. We really appreciate it.
Please share with us if you have more news in the next weeks or month. Always happy to have you here on the show. Hope to see you soon in one of the next conferences, hopefully on site.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks, Ragnar.
Bye.
Thanks. Bye-bye.